Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at the briefing station when you're ready for action.
Sir, yes sir, Colonel Nick Fury of Earth. We shall be there momentarily. But before that... sorry, I need to stop doing that voice. I'll put a strain on my voice if I keep doing that. Anyway, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Smiling Thread 4 here, and welcome back to some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. As in the last sessions. Well, let's see if we can recap all this. So, well, I guess this will also probably spoil things, so be wary if you haven't seen the previous 4 or 8 episodes, depending on your preference. The pro-Reg forces have found a way to deliberately trick the anti-Reg forces into coming to them, thus engaging them in one last final conflict. How it ended? Well, we don't know. Now, depending on which side you chose, though, different things will have, occur throughout the story. You choose the pro-Reg, well, you'll be working on taking down the anti-Reg forces, getting them arrested and all that. But should you choose the anti-side, you're going to be trying to repel the enemy, and trying to, get Cloak and Dagger, prepared to actually teleport everyone out. But then it finally ends between a 1v1, or I guess, well, not 1v1, more like 4, 5-ish v 1, 2, or 3. Basically, an entire freaking fight against the pro or anti-Reg leaders. I don't know how you would exactly phrase that. Basically, if you fought as an anti-Reg, you'd fight Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, although not Songbird for some reason, maybe because of earlier. You choose Pro, though, you fight Captain America, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. And no matter what, it all ends in a freaking stalemate. But after that point, is when the stories converge. And that's where we are today. Something is going on with the little nanite-controlled villains back, well, wherever they are, in Prison 42, I guess. Something's going on. As some of these guys have been turned on, S.H.I.E.L.D. forces, and it's very, very strange. That being said, this is where the stories do converge. I don't know how to segue this very well, but yeah. Once you have beaten that last, section of the act, at the, what was that place called? Like the industries, chemical factory? The chemical plant? I think that's what it's called, the chemical plant. Basically, once you do that section of the area in the game, afterwards you head on over here to the secret lab of Nick Fury himself. And here is where things converge. Okay, now that I've bored you guys for a good 4 minutes, give or take, let's actually get into this. Now, yes, no matter what side you choose, you will always end up at this point, and from here on out, nothing changes during the story except for the ending you'll get, which is not exactly much, but hey, it's something else, so I'll give it that, where credit is due. That being said, I can only choose one side. Well, I mean, I could choose both sides, but that'd be kind of boring to show you both perspectives, they're roughly the exact same thing. So, that being said, I've made my decision. As you can already see, I've got Iron Man, or not Iron Man, frick. My mind's a little scared today, guys, if you couldn't tell. It's 3 o'clock, and I'm a bit tired. Anyway, we have Thor, Iceman, and of course Spider-Man and Wolverine. And the side that I chose for this playthrough, there you go, is the pro-Reg side. I would not have this costume otherwise. And if you don't believe me, that little bum, can't change the costume. This guarantees that I am now fighting as a pro-Reg member. Now, I'd like to mention that, personally, as a guy who hasn't even seen the Civil War film yet, actually came out about 2 days ago, by the time I'm actually recording this, I'm actually more of a Captain America guy. Not gonna lie, Star Spangled Banner, hopes and beliefs, that kind of stuff, it interests me more, but because I've always, no matter what, if I ever come back to this game, I always choose the pro side. I don't know why. I guess it's just nostalgia at that point, kind of like why I've always used the main team that they give you in the beginning of the first game. It's just preference. So I'm doing this pro-reg style, but I guarantee you I will be showing you off the anti-reg ending when it comes to that. But that's a ways away. That should be like, what, 6-ish days later? I don't know. Again, my scheduling is very sporadic right now. Let's put it this way. As I'm recording this, I have not even edited the videos for the whole convoy strike, you know, defense mission segments, you know, back when we first introduced the actual Night villains. So I'm very, very behind when it comes to that. I need to get on that right away. Well, fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm behind on schedule. I have no idea when this comes out, or when the finale comes out. Who knows? So you guys will just have to stick tuned and see where that goes. But enough of my rambling side. Let's actually get into the interesting stuff. Now, because I'm choosing the pro side, well, we got ourselves a lot of things to take care of. Mainly with these guys, by getting them all their little things. Oh, let's go for everything else. So, Mjolnir strike. Mjolnir pulls forward with a titanic force. Basically like Iron Man's little X attack. The mighty swipe fellow foes with an arcing strike from Mjolnir. I don't remember how that one works, honestly. Thunder Slam. I believe this works similar to the frickin', maybe the Hulk Smash? Or Thing Smash? I can't remember which one. Channels the Sky's power for an epic strike. I would assume it's something like that. Or maybe it's like Wrath of the Gods from the previous game. And then Lightning Rod. Press and hold summons lightning to strike Thor's foes. Now that I know way too well. That's a frickin' storm magic there. Alright, and then we just got this stuff. Let's use objects, raising maximum hit points, damage with all attacks, yada yada. Why am I even explaining this stuff? You guys probably don't care. I certainly don't care. I just want to get this stuff done. Because I've said this before a million bajillion times. I don't, you know, pay attention to actual stats in the game. I'm not a competitive person when it comes to role-playing games. If I were, well, you'd be seeing... Well, you'd probably be hearing a lot about Pokemon from me. I'm just saying. Okay, for a second I thought the footage kind of froze. My audio was... Okay, that's kind of weird. My audio keeps just like spiking. Like it goes to the maximum threshold and then just in there. I'm hoping that's nothing bad, but in case it is, well, I'll make sure to sync everything up later in post-editing whenever I get to this. Anyway, moving on. I need to stop boring you guys with all this Frosty Barrage. That's pretty straightforward. It's like the Gambit card throw attack. Ice Pillar, Column of Ice finally knocks foes upward. This one I actually do like a lot. I just wish it were a frickin' it were the X button instead of the actual B one. I don't know, just preference. Freeze Beam, Focus Beam of Cold, which can freeze foes. Pretty straightforward. Also kind of from the original game. And the Spiked Punch, encases fists with ice for a devastating strike. Nah. Honestly don't care too much about that. It's probably like Iron Man's little thing. Or maybe Wolverine's. However you compare it. Anyway. Yep, so knock back foes, increase freeze duration, chance to slow foes, increase chance to freeze foes. Awesome. I got all this stuff. Precise aim, concentration, ice mastery, ice armor. Actually, you know what, let me check this real quick. How far did I go with this guy? In terms of his little... But I didn't even finish all this, huh? Oops. Well, good thing I decided to check this back, didn't I? Okay. So yeah, all 5 there, and we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in each category with one significant increase in the very beginning. Okay then, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can do one more precise aiming there, and that's all she wrote. Yep. That's all taken care of. And of course you all already know what these guys are capable of. They are pretty straightforward. Fortunately I've already done work with them, so I don't have to worry too much about this kind of stuff. But it's on the bright side they get the bonuses. Actually probably should do Web Barrage. I love the Web Mace. God, that is such an awesome move. And Web Yank is pretty handy. Anything else? Let's get multi. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, yep, there we go. Everything's at their maximum limit. And then finally, the piece de resistance. Jack, or Hugh Jackman. Good to see you, friend. Let's see. I'm going to get one extra. I've always been a big fan of your dashing floor is actually pretty nice. I kind of enjoy that a bit. And I haven't upgraded this stuff. What's wrong with me? So 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oi! And then healing factor because it's healing factor. Who doesn't want it? You have to be nuts not to want it. Alright, and then finally... What was it? Yeah, the equip boost. There we go. What do I want? Okay, the XP by 5 multiplier. I could have sworn I had different things equipped. Yeah, because didn't I have like a fusion star thing at one point? Or you could just like have 3 of those? Let me see. I mean, that was on the anti-fredge side, so that might make a little more sense. Ah, yeah, here it is. Add an additional fusion star. That was god essential, and I'm glad I equipped it. One of the few times that actually, you know, would recommend equipping a badge, or I guess in this case, well, actually they're kind of called they're kind of badges. Maybe medallions more so, but they work. Anything else? Is there anything more interesting? Wait. Untripped stun pop-ups. Why not? Just why not? Actually, I'll keep the checkbox too because I'd love to have my healing abilities. You know, it's very, very handy. Okay then. Now that all the boring stuff is taken care of, let's actually get into the good stuff. And by the good stuff, I mean the semi-interesting, boring stuff, i.e. the conversations. Yay! Hey, let's just do this. First of all, Chem Plant Art Bundle. And over here, Nick Fury.
Hey there. What's up?
Hast thou a plan to solve this mystery?
I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here.
I hath not noticed that. Are you mad, man? Ah, thy plans to have him tracked one like him. How art thou ensuring his loyalty? Art thou addled? He could be the schemer we are seeking.
I checked him over thoroughly, believe me. He ain't our puppet master. But my money says he can help us figure out who is.
Again, thou must be insane. What of my fellow Avengers, Captain America and Iron Man?
Probably licking their wounds and get ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off this Civil War.
Well, watch the Civil War movie. I'm sure they've got some ideas out there. Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what's going on there. Wilt we be able to catch their attention when that need be? Mayhap we do not need their assistance to deal with this matter. Why art thou the two so blinded to reason?
Same reason I was. They tell themselves it's for the common good, but it becomes personal. Then your judgment's shot to hell, and you don't have any idea when you should stop. All right, enough with the jaw wagging. I got stuff to do.
Did you just say jaw wagging? I've never noticed that before. That's definitely an interesting term for talking. Maybe I'll use that more often. Also, what exactly was Nick Fury's revenge about? Was he just paranoid after the Victor Von Doom scheme in the previous game? Or is there a plot that I'm not unaware of? Again, not the top-notch Marvel fan compared to others. I don't know all the ties and things. I barely know who the Thunderbolts are except for Melissa, aka Songbird. I know the general stuff, but I do not know what his beef is with this thing in the beginning of the game that propels everything. Anyway, I think I have spoken too much. I'm losing my breath as we, talk. Let's keep going. Next up, Dossier on Fury's base. Yay. Speaking of Fury's base, look who's here. The Thing. And very Thing too, since he's a ally on both sides, so that helps.
Hey, how's it going?
Art thou sure we were right to abandon our allies?
Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut.
The wisest warriors choose when not to make war. So where doth thy heart truly lay? On which side? Was thou never truly dedicated to our cause then? So where doth thy heart truly lay?
You're missing the point. The whole dang thing never should have started in the first place.
To that I can agree. Dost thou believe we can trust Fury?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place.
You mean like last year? 'Tis true that he seems changed. Thor cannot trust one who hides behind machines that wear his face. But Fury's actions spawned this conflict.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. But he had a lot of help, and even if it is his mess, at least he's trying to clean it up. Anyway, I can't jaw with you the whole day. Later.
Really? You too, Ben? What is it with everyone in this whole jaw-wagging business? Seriously, is this a term that I'm just unaware of, and it's actually a real deal thing? Because if so, I need to look this up. I'm very curious to see when this was actually spawned. Is it like another meme? And it just came out of someone's ass? Either way. Adrenaline Surge, probably one of my favorite simulator disc missions, if only because... Well, as far as I think if I remember right, it's kind of like a Mook Rush to an extent. Or maybe I'm missing it completely. Either way. What was I doing again? Alright, Tinkerer, duh, you're right here.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Aged Cur, how can we trust thee not to betray our cause?
Can't. Apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved.
If thou requires aid, thou hast only to request it. The eye of Thor is upon thee. Do not resort to trickery. It shall be thy last mistake. Because my Thor eye is upon thee.
Wonderful. It's so much easier to conduct scientific work when one is under constant surveillance.
Thus thou sucketh one. Whom do you suspect has stolen the minds of the villains?
Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom.
Okay. Baron... Barely know anything about him. It can't be Doom. I have no idea who Mr. Sinister is, though. Is thy Baron truly capable of such a feat? Doom is eternally punished at Odin's hand. He is not truly alive. Thor does not believe this act hath Sinister sent upon it. Actually, I'm curious to see where this goes. Why Doom?
That hasn't ever stopped him before. We must consider all possibilities. Now enough of your prattling. I must get back to work.
Thou art my... I cannot speak in Shakespearean. Why do I keep bothering? It's not doing me well. Also, did I see someone else here? I think that's what I was going for originally. Well, there's this here, I guess. Ambush art bundle. Anything else? Wait, ambush art bundle? Oh, that's right. That's from the pro side. And I'm guessing if you were here, it'd be the one from the chem plant. Okay. Shield life model decoy. That interests me. Also, why am I getting red orbs? It makes more sense if they're yellow, just saying.
Nick, I got your message.
Fury calls Contessa. Have no idea who that is. All I think back to is Sly Cooper. Why? Well, you haven't played Sly Cooper... I think it was number 2? Yeah, number 2. You haven't played the second game yet. The name rings a bell. And I think that's everything here. I can check right here the simulator thing, wherever it is. That's not right here. Yes, it's not here. It's probably in the next room. Let's go to the next room. I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything.
At least 4 heroes are still missing and are presumed dead.
That's a simulator thingy. That's where we came from. Let's see. Actually, no, hold on. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Why am I ignorant?
Still no official
Simulator disc. That's how I replay the thing if I want to. Can't be breaking things, but, you know. Yeah, and also for the record, guys, when it comes to the actual collectibles, I never save after actually collecting the stuff. You know, because I'm very lazy. There's off the leash. Okay, apparently it doesn't show up. Huh. That's interesting. Oh well.
confrontation between S.H.I.E.L.D.
I assume I have everything except for the base collectible, you know, the hero token. In my star's case, it was Captain America. In the first two areas, though, well, in the Stark Tower and then the Shield headquarters, it was both with Tony. There should be one more, and who knows? Maybe we can get it later. Anyway, I think I've bored you guys enough, and I've done boring myself. Let's actually get on to the story. Next mission, away.
I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. You got it. Plus, he invented the nanotech that Stark and Richards modified for their use. If the Tinkerer can't help us solve this, no one can. Don't worry about him. I got some leverage. He ain't going nowhere. And if he knows what's good for him, he's gonna help us. Probably licking their wounds and get ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off this civil war. Depends on what we find. If it's some 2-bit hacker operation, we can shut them down ourselves. But I think it's a big-name bad guy. And if so, we might need some support. If we do, we gotta hope it's not too late to do any good. I know where their heads are at right now. Same place mine was before we invaded Latveria. Obsessed, with pride on the line. Sorry, I got some stuff to check. Talk later.
Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut. I ain't saying that, but fighting other heroes and old friends, I hope that stuff is gonna stay in the rearview mirror. Yeah, exactly. I just hope we can help shut this one down before something really bad happens. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place. Hey, he don't have no superpowers. Guy'd probably be dead 100 times over without them things. Yeah, I see that too. Now if only Cap and Shellhead would wake up and smell some of that coffee. Well, it's been real. Talk to you later, pal.
You can't. Apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved. Ah, threats. The ideal way to motivate a great mind, eh? Oh, don't worry. I will. Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. His scientific acumen is matched only by his patient scheming and hunger for world domination. I'd consider him a prime candidate for our puppet master. He is a scientific genius and is incredibly resourceful. His quest for power could take him in any number of directions. Now, please, I must return to my work. Goodbye.